Alright, here I am. It's 2:35. I'm in the garage. I haven't rode or lifted weights or anything like that today. I did go for a walk today. First time in a while. Foot didn't feel great, but manageable. Wasn't limping that I'm aware of. It was good to be out there. It was good to walk. Felt good. It's good to listen to my book. I'm listening still to Lori Gottlieb's Maybe You Should Talk to Someone or something like that. It's insightful, but it's entertaining. I'm not looking for a therapist. I've got one. And I've probably said this before, I'll only let myself listen to my book when I'm walking. And that is motivation for me because I do enjoy the book and I enjoy walking, maybe not quite as much. So walking is inducement to listen to the book and vice versa. Yeah, sometimes motivation comes from odd places. For me, motivation to get out and walk is an audiobook. I'm a poor reader. I don't read well to sit down and read a book. I'm either too distracted or too tired or too disinterested. But I have enjoyed immensely most of the books I've listened to. Went through all of Malcolm Gladwell's books. They were all very entertaining to me. Insightful. Entertaining, stimulating, whatever you want to call it. And then some of the habit ones, whatever you would call that. Essentialism, Atomic Habits, the Habit Principle, or the Habit something, I forget what that was called. Those were all, they've all got little bits and pieces that you can glean a little bit of something that might be beneficial to you. I think we all have habits we would like to change. I know I have a lot of habits I'd like to change. And finally, at the age of 51, I'm trying to make some of those changes. So anyway, yeah, audiobooks are a good accompaniment to an exercise like walking. And when I row, which is what is my primary form of cardio exercise, I don't necessarily look at walking as cardio. When I'm rowing, I'm usually watching Dan Patrick Show. It's a 3-hour, 5-day-a-week show. So if I'm only watching that when I'm rowing, I'm perpetually behind. I think right now I am watching the episode from July 22nd. So yeah, them being off a week was offset by the fact that I didn't have internet for a week. So when I thought I was going to catch up, I didn't catch up at all. I'm still about 3 weeks behind. That's okay. It's more than a sports show. It's entertainment. So I'm not looking at the Dan Patrick Show for my sports news. I do get some. I don't look many other places for sports news other than to just watch sports. But it's a good show. It's on Peacock if you're interested. And 400 radio stations around the country, as we're often reminded. Anyway, yeah, so when I'm rowing, I'm doing that. When I'm doing resistance training, lifting weights, swinging bells, whatever, I do better with music. What kind of music is almost irrelevant. I have probably half a dozen different genres, if you want to call them that I'll listen to, and it kind of just depends on what I'm in mood for that day. If studies have been conducted since, I'm unaware of them. But when I was in school for personal training, one of the things we talked about was a study that was conducted to try to determine the ideal workout music. Now, what you consider ideal and what I consider ideal and what those studying such things consider ideal, whatever makes you feel best, whatever makes you feel strongest, whatever makes you feel fastest, whatever helps you work out. That's the best kind. There is no best kind. It's what you're in the mood for that day, what's elevating to your workout. If you know me, you know I'm a diehard Pink Floyd fan. But I don't think I could ever have or ever could work out to Pink Floyd. It's just not what I'm after from my workout music. So it's not just a matter of what you like, but it's a matter of how what you're doing interacts with what you're listening to in some way. I don't know that there's any kind of definitive proof of benefit either way. So, all of that to say, which actually makes me think about this. So I've worked in the same gym for almost 20 years, I guess 18 plus. And I can't tell you how many times I've been asked over the years, what's the best form of cardio? Now, if you're strictly looking to burn calories or, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, there are some better than others. I happen to be a firm believer in the rowing machine. Most cardio methods are leg-centric, and the row is not, which I appreciate. But at the end of the day, the best form of cardio is the kind you'll do. It's comparable to brushing your teeth. You got to do it. You got to do it frequently. Your heart needs it. Your body composition, your cholesterol, your blood sugar, your blood pressure, your mental health, your functionality in life benefits from cardio. So there is no best kind. Because if you don't like it, you don't enjoy it in some way, I'm not going to do it. My 2 cents. So enough rambling. Time to get started on the row. I think I'm going to do an interval type thing today. I've been batting that around in my head a little bit the last 24 hours or so. I was going to do it yesterday, but after my yard work, I just kind of wanted to get my 8,000 meters in and call it today. Kind of feel that way today too. I'm dragging a little bit. I did intend to take breaks throughout the month for this rowing challenge for the American Cancer Society, but I haven't taken a day off yet. My minimum has been 7,000. I did up my minimum, and I'm currently making 8,000 my minimum. But yeah, there's probably going to come a day pretty soon where I'm going to take a day off. I actually thought it might be today because leg day was 2 days ago. That's normally the day when I am the most sore from the workout, especially when I'm just kind of coming back from about a 3-week break and I'm not doing squats and deadlifts. But I don't feel too bad today. The walk this morning might have helped. My nutrition, or lack thereof, yesterday actually might have helped. I ate a little more than usual yesterday, and probably a little more than usual Monday, and that probably worked out in my favor. I've been tending to not quite eat as much as I need to, which, looking at me, you'd think I'm crazy as hell, but I am trying to lose weight, so there is that fine line between eating enough and not eating enough. So anyway, I'm rambling again, which I'm so damn good at. But anyway, I guess that's all for now. If I do anything fun and exciting, I'll take some video and share it with you. And if you don't find it fun and exciting, nobody's making you watch this. But thanks for watching. See ya. All right, so I'm mid-workout, actually. I'm not done yet, but I thought I'd let you know. Got a little bit of a delay between my row and the rest of my workout. Had blood sugar crash. It's a terrible feeling when you
when you know it's coming, you can feel it coming, and you're not done rowing, but you got to finish that row. So I finished my row and kind of wobbled into the house and checked my blood sugar just to be on the safe side, and sure enough, it was low. I do scan and blood when it's like that, and the average was 66, so somewhere in the 59 to 73 range, something like that. Anyway, nothing, a little bit of fruit and what else did I have? Yeah, just some fruit and a tortilla. Can't remedy. So got back to it. I'm going to include a little bit of a video. It's just a superset I did for triceps and deltoids. Today is a chest day primarily, but I'll work those auxiliary muscles, if you want to call them that, as contributing to the presses, and go from there. Very unhappy with my press. I don't know. I've got a little weakness going on with my shoulder. My right shoulder has always been the worst of the two, and it's been a little over 14 years since I had it worked on. It's held up pretty damn good, considering, but it's starting to be a little ornery again. But anyway, that might just be it for today. I'm not really sure. Either it will be or it won't be. How about that? How about that for certainty? But either way, I do appreciate you watching. Thanks. Alright, so I'm going to throw another little surprise at you. Here are all 4 sets of my close grip bench. Yeah, not happy with this one either, but it's better than doing nothing. And my shoulder held up for today's workout, and I think I'm going to call it a day now. It's time to eat some real food, not a tortilla and some watermelon. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Peace out. Thanks for watching.